Coming up, the architect of modern USO research, Ivan T. Sanderson's controversial discoveries and extraordinary USO cases. And later from Australia, two disc-like objects are witnessed leaving an impression on the surface of the water.
Now, Ivan Sanderson, explorer, taking you into adventure.
USOs in general are unidentified submerged objects. USOs have been in history for a long, long time, and an associate and friend of mine, Ivan T. Sanderson, did a study of them long ago. They are there all the time. They're in the data. They're a part of the phenomena.
Even more frightening than extraterrestrials is what Ivan T. Sanderson said when he wrote the book Invisible Residents. They're not extraterrestrials. They're already here.
To this day, the pioneering USO research by zoologist and former British spy Ivan T. Sanderson continues to astound and frighten experts and buffs alike. His controversial 1970 book, Invisible Residents, forever opened the world's eyes and ears to the murky realm of unidentified submerged objects. Sanderson proposes two primary theories about USOs and invisible residents. The first is that USOs are in fact here and have either evolved along with the Earth or have come from space and made a home in our oceans long ago.
When you talk about underwater UFOs, you have to remember that 3/4 of the Earth's surface is covered with water. And UFOs are seen pretty much all over the Earth, in every country. So it's not at all surprising that they're using the oceans, because we haven't even fully explored the oceans ourselves.
Sanderson's USO theories lead to a stark prospect. If over 50% of UFO reports occur on or above water, as he reports, are over 50% of these UFOs in fact USOs?
You know, UFOs are not just being seen over land. Ivan T. Sanderson said that 50% of all UFOs were actually being seen over bodies of water.
Do USOs mean that living underneath the surface of planet Earth is a whole civilization of creatures, entities, aliens, for whom Earth is home, just as it's home for us on the surface? And these were residents who've been here for millions of years, probably before life evolved on the surface of the planet.
As evidence of his second theory, Sanderson says there are several crucial points across the Earth, together forming an unseen invisible map, triangles that he refers to as vile vortices. By locating the areas where ships and aircraft reportedly disappear, Sanderson realized that the USO sightings correlate almost perfectly with the triangles on Earth, where it is believed that strange magnetic anomalies occur.
He wondered if some of these unusual spaces, whether they were called triangles or, you know, vortices or whatever, might have unusual animals, might have USOs coming in and out of them.
Sanderson's vortices theory has a terrible dark side as well. The major areas of anomaly are the areas located in some of the most treacherous water regions on Earth.
Ivan Sanderson did a latitudinal study and found out that there is a line around the planet in which geographic north and magnetic north merge. And these are areas that have a great deal of lost vessels, lost planes, and manifestations of objects.
After 17 years of research, Sanderson came to one startling conclusion. There is a clear link between the high number of USO reports and the areas of unusual gravitational or vortic poles on Earth. The specific areas where the two intersect are the mysterious triangle regions off Bermuda, Japan, and Australia.
I think it's about time that somebody does go into this thing, instead of just sitting sadly and saying it doesn't exist, or saying it's a forgery, go ahead and prove it.
According to Sanderson, this link is no coincidence. He believes that the unusual magnetic hotspots on Earth and high number of USO sightings are connected, and for a reason. In fact, some USO researchers have interpreted the vortices as likely locations of USO bases.
where he began to think about underwater bases. Are they aliens from outer space? Are they really interacting with us?
Throughout Sanderson's career, a cloud of mystery drifted around him.
Sanderson was a part of the British intelligence service, but what we're really cloudy about is a lot of his friends were in the OSS, which was the precursor to the CIA, and then, as we can tell from some of his books, Sanderson had a direct connection to the Office of Navy Intelligence and was getting information from them.
Until his death in 1973, Sanderson traversed the globe in search of underwater submerged objects. Today, some USO experts believe his research was provided to him by highly placed government sources.
Many of us wonder, was Sanderson still in the intelligence services? Was he still going on some of his expeditions, some of his explorations, and using part of what he was doing to feed back to his old friends in intelligence services, but also getting new information for his books from them too?
At the end of his life, weakened by cancer, Sanderson fell victim to friends and enemies alike who coveted his research.
A lot of people would back their station wagon up to his bunkhouse and said they were going to borrow files and never brought them back.
Speculation continues in various circles about whether secret government operatives removed Sanderson's files, thereby destroying the best cache of deep-sea UFO evidence ever collected.
In the beginning, Ivan Sanderson was thinking about USOs as creatures that were in the air, that came into water. Towards the end of his career, he also had to engage in thinking about them as possibly intelligent craft from outer space.